Man, why you ain't help him up?
Shit, I just got back in town, man. How the hell I supposed to know he was gonna bang on my
Yeah.
The music that you're hearing right now sounds like somebody would say this out of the blue.
Man, why you ain't help him up?
Shit, I just got back in town, man. How the hell I supposed to know he was gonna bang on my
I can definitely see that. Definitely
Like
giving
you just
soundtrack
walking down the street strolling, man, and all you hear
Man, why you ain't help him up?
Shit, I just got back in town.
carry your
man.
grocery
How the hell I
bags and
supposed to know
all.
he was gonna bang on my
downtown is the perfect place for this to happen. What are we doing, Frank? Is that the dance?
Yup.
Okay.
Yo, jive turkey. So what you're hearing right now, folks, is I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. What you hear is Roberta Flack.
Yeah.
May she rest in peace. She transitioned yesterday, the 24th.
Yeah.
Okay. The 24th. What you're hearing is the song Loving You is such an easy thing to do. And this is from the Bustin' Loose original motion picture soundtrack. Roberta Flack did the whole track and had Peebo Bryson on one song, but the rest of the album was her. This came out in 1981. This is a movie with Cicely Tyson and Richard Pryor.
Yes.
So, little known fact, this is a song that's on the actual score. That song, the end of it, it just makes me like shedding tears because it's such like this joyous song. And the movie is like very joyous because, you know, Richard Pryor and Cicely Tyson was saving the kids, you know, from like a, you know, poverty type situation. So, yep.
I haven't seen that movie in like a very, very long time.
Yeah. I try to stay away from it because it makes me cry. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them sad stuff. Yeah. I'm just like, yeah. So, but nevertheless, we wanted to start off the show with honoring Miss Roberta Flack. May her soul rest in peace.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, and also I want to give rest in peace to Miss Wallace, Notorious Big's mother. She passed away Sunday or Monday, but
Sunday. One of those days. Sorry.
Yeah. So may she rest in peace and blessings to her and her family. Somebody said online that she's able to reunite with her son, and I thought for some reason I just thought that was a beautiful thing to see. Somebody say that.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Sad but beautiful.
Yeah, sad. Definitely sad, but definitely beautiful. So we honor those two women in this situation, as well as it being Black History Month. We definitely want to honor those people and just being Black. You know, we all about the Black joy over here, so we gonna do that. Go ahead, friend.
We were talking about Roberta Flack. I was listening to the Breakfast Club this morning, and there was a couple of the youth, that's what I call like young people, who wasn't aware that Killing Me Softly was originally Roberta Flack's song. They thought initially it was the Fugees, and that made me feel a little older, but people, I mean, music is a discovery and a journey. So
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And,
I was like, oh no.
But even with that, like, hell, a lot of people didn't know that it was a remake when it came out. And when it came out, we were definitely in, you know, middle high school type situation. So I can expect for the kids to not know that, but I don't know.
I think my mom told me when the Fugees did it, she was like, you know, this is a remake of Roberta Flack. I think that's how I knew, because we didn't have like Google back then or streaming services back then. But yeah.
Right. And it definitely wasn't in an encyclopedia or.
It was not. Definitely was not.
Yeah. But nevertheless, we are here, y'all. Flowers for the culture. Oh, and also, we're currently, you know what? I apologize for not knowing the exact date, but with all that being said, this week marks 5 years of us being in existence.
Yay!
For a podcast. So, yeah. 5 years, y'all. 5 years.
Not to be shady, but we've been running a little bit longer than maybe some of your favorite podcasts. So,
Damn.
I'm just saying.
I'm sorry.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yes.
Yeah, we the ones that made that sound effect popular.
Yeah.
All right. So, currently we have 82 episodes. Sheesh.
Okay.
82 episodes. I am scrolling all the way down to see when it was today. Round of applause.
Today?
Today.
Oh, wow,
Today is Today is the day. It literally marks 5 years for the first episode that we released. February 25th, 2020. We did it on Martin Lawrence. And then there is another episode, which I'm sure we did 2 weeks after that has February 25th on there, but it's Robert Townsend. So, but Martin Lawrence is always the one that we acknowledge. I mean, we definitely represent Robert Townsend as well. Shout out to him. I gotta add a
rose.
A rose, yes.
Okay.
For Robert Townsend. So, well, it's in conjunction with Robert Townsend, huh?
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'll say is Meteor Man like released somewhere, but never mind.
No. But do remember, friend, I got the cassette tape for my birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we still had to plan a day where we can do like a movie night or whatever, have it in a rent out a spot or something like that. That'd be dope, man. And we can all watch it. For sure. Together. Yeah.
I mean, if I'm the only person there, it's totally fine.
Well, friend,
yeah.
Do you want it to be just us watching the movie?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
Like people be like, I want to see that. Like I do. So
I feel like people will come for it. I feel like people will be like, hell yeah, a media man. I'm sure there's somebody in this world that's like, why the hell that isn't on the streaming services?
I could think of like, I don't think there's like no scenes where it's like not appropriate to watch now. I don't know.
I'm not sure why it's on there. I'm not sure why it's on there. And I got a question about why Keenen Ivory Wayans wasn't at the dedication, but we'll talk about it when we get into our sections.
I didn't even notice. Okay.
Yeah. So, but with all that being said, real quick, friend, how are you? Post check. You know how we do our post checks.
Yes. I'm fine. I'm coming back. I feel like I'm still coming back from self-cation. This was a good one. Yeah, I needed it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm refreshed. I'm reset. Ready to. I'm still trying to get back to the adult life, but yeah, I'm good. How are you, friend?
I'm cool. Everything's cool. Everything's okay.
Awesome.
Handling stuff like usual. Everything's cool. No worries at all. Like an
adult.
Yeah, like an adult. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like the adult that I am.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But all is well.
Yeah, I was paying bills the other day and I was like, because I work at home, I have to pay these bills or I can't work at home. So that was my adult mindset.
That's an indirect double entendre too. Like that's
it really is. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to people who do work at home. It's actually expensive to work at home if you think on it for a minute.
Yeah, you just look up and be like, damn, I got to pay a bill.
Yeah, like I have to pay this bill.
You have to pay the bill because you have to stay where you're working at.
Like I have to pay JEA. Like I can't not pay JEA. I need to for work and then also for home. Absolutely, yeah. Like it's a double whammy. It is. Yeah. No options here. So yeah, the adult life.
Indeed. Okay. Cool. Well, peoples, flowers for the culture. To my new folks that are here, welcome. We finna give you the rundown of what the business is. To your probably, well, if you're watching screen, to your right. And the only queen in the building is ReRe. So the queen, you have myself, Mr. Al Pete. Thank y'all for coming. You are here because one, you probably got led to be here, and two, you just an avid listener and supporter of the show. So we thank you so much. 5 years today. I'm going to keep reminding ourselves that 5 years today that we're recording, that we've had. We brought y'all a lot of Black Joy. And real quick, I just want to, we'll leave that for the flowers, for the rose. But nevertheless, you here. Let's see. Let's get into the segments. The segment is the Rose is a Rose, where we give one rose to a person, place, thing, or idea. We talk about the good about it, the bad. No, not the bad. The good, the wonderful, the joy of it, Black joy of it. We want to reward everything that's that just makes us laugh, hilarious, all the great things. And then after that, we go into our second segment, which is the cactus. So the anonym of a rose flower is a cactus. We talk about everything that's bad and different, and this could be a person, place, thing, or ideal as well. So we talk about stuff bad and different, weird, like what the hell? Why is this happening? What were you thinking? All the crazy, all the crazy shit. So we talk about that, and then after that, either we have our feature segment, which is we give a bouquet of roses to a person, place, thing, or ideal, or we do a segment called "What's Fresh in the Culture." So, what's fresh in the culture? We talk about what's currently going on in the culture, and it's just a mixture of good, bad, all that stuff. The latest things that happen. But if we give a bouquet of roses to somebody, that could be a person, place, thing, or idea. So real quick, I want to pause because like we stated earlier in the show, our first one was Martin Lawrence. So we've done some incredible people. Queen Latifah, LL Cool J, the culture of Uptown Records.
We did do that.
yeah. I'm going down a list of whatever. We did Black TV shows. We did a culture investigation. Real quick, let me do another pause. When you hear this sound, we are talking about Mr. Tyler Perry. It was so funny because I was watching Roland Martin and he played a clip of Tyler Perry in regards to the whole black media stuff, which I'm sure we're gonna get into. But when you hear this, we're always connecting Tyler Perry to that person, place, thing, or idea. So we had a cultural investigation of Tyler Perry, which I feel like we probably need to revisit that because that board is going to get bigger. So
sure,
we done Denzel Washington, Eddie Murphy, The Rock. We did Taraji P. Henson. We did Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah.
Oh man, we did some people: Regina Hall, Samuel Jackson, Viola Davis,
Kevin Hart.
Tisha Campbell, Billy Porter, and the list goes on and on and on. But we have 82 episodes that y'all can check out. Stadium Music, again, for all the episodes that we have put together and have been keeping rolling. That's the segment. And then after that, we do our takeaways, send you off to go and do the studies on the people. And then Crown ReRe shuts us off with her infamous, famous quote. And that's what we do. That's what we do over here. Please make sure you're following us on FFTC Podcast on Instagram. We're on X still. We're on X still, making the moves over there. And follow us. Follow us at the joints below right here. Follow us. Yeah. So, all right, so that's where we at. All right, let's see. Since we're talking about Tyler Perry, is that a rose? What is this, a rose or?
We can leave that for the later segment.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. We'll do that. All right. Okay. The Roses and Rose segment. Hold on.
Well, my friend is doing that. Let's go Orlando Magics, but I know that they're gonna lose. But yeah.
Thought it was so close to winning on Friday. I was like, oh, like I was watching the game while I was DJing on Friday. I was like, darn, come on, man.
How are you doing that, Fred?
The TV's right in front of me.
Oh.
Yeah. Shouts out to Dapper D. It's at a cigar spot. So like,
oh, okay.
Literally like how I'm looking at this camera, it's like TVs everywhere, but it's one like in front of me. So the Magic game was on the one in front of me. So I'm like, and plus it was one of those good games. So
right now.
it was one of those good games. It was kind of like down to the wire. So like usually when there's a good game like that on in Dapper D's, everybody kind of like pause. It's like people still doing what they do, but it's like a pause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's always down. Well, if it's a good game, that down to the wire is like when you're like, come on.
Yep.
I get very loud in here when I'm watching basketball. So
yeah. So yeah, with that, you want to do Roses first, or you want me to go? Because mine is pretty.
You can go.
Short. Okay.
You say you want to
go? So all right. So my rose, well, my first one. I want to give a round of applause to Questlove, and his documentary.
Oh yeah.
Documentary Sly Stone. Damn, what's the name of that shit? The Genius joint, the Black Genius action. But nevertheless, it's on Hulu. It's a documentary about the wonders of Sly Stone. There was a little bit of a theory, case study type of action. Shouts out to me being a grad student. About him being a genius. And just the way that they relayed his story was very incredible, man. I was just thinking about I was familiar with Sly Stone and the family, right? But I was kind of familiar with them solely for the music. But I just didn't realize the documentary made me realize how regal the music is. Yeah.
Me too.
And on top of all that, and this might not be a spoiler or not, but it was so great to see that he's still living. Like, because you know, the documentaries get to the point where it's like it goes downhill and all that shit. But the fact that he was still living, I was like, absolutely great. Like I thought it was. And
he kept saying like he was, and I was like, I think he's still alive. Like I didn't want to Google it because
right, and that was the same thing. I did not want to Google it either. Like I wanted to be like, let me just see how it rolls. Like even when it comes to movies, so especially when it comes to like movies, specifically movies that are based on true stories, I try my best not to look them things up. Like I try my best, but as soon as the movie goes off,
I'm Googling.
I'm Googling. I'm like, what was real and what wasn't real.
Yeah,
so
a whole investigation.
Yeah, so I didn't do that, but it was well put together. You know, I've had conversations about Questlove's intentions on the documentary, but overall, I feel like you know, this is a great way to shine light on our stories. And when I say our stories, I mean our Black stories. And so I just want to give a round of applause again for that documentary. As you know, Questlove did Summer Soul. Yes. He did a documentary, and apparently he has a couple more that's in the pipeline. So I'm just looking forward to seeing what Questlove does and the stories that he told. But Sly Stone and that story and just the way that he thought about music. My favorite part on there was when the Beat Machine first came out, and they didn't have a band anymore, and so he used the machine to make the sounds to get them through. But then we went on tour. He had to hire band members, but just the whole pivot game and just the fact that he used that Beat Machine to make these sounds and the way he manipulated them, and just think about like he was the creator of that, and then you think about all the people who flip music now. I just saw a video that Smokey Robinson was like, you know, he basically was saying, sample my music. I don't care. Like if you think to use my music to sample, then do it. And so I'm like, yeah, let me go find me some smoking music to sample. But
friend, I will help you. You know, I will go down a musical wormhole in a
yeah,
minute.
that's what I'm saying. So, but like
Mhm.
for sampling to be a factor now is because of people like Sly Stone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and Sly Stone, you know, and it's no fault to me or anybody, but like,
Mhm.
you know, you think about a Sly Stone and like all the stuff that he's done music wise and the barriers that he broke down and the way that he stood up for, you know, when he was in them times, just the social political climate that it was going on then, for him to have that bravery to do that, man. And I just glad that we was able to see that, because you know we think about the Michael Jacksons, we think about the Princes, we think about all the people, but like Sly Stone was definitely put on that pedestal as if, you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah, he created his own genre. That's like one of the things I took away from it.
yeah, for
It was
sure.
like they didn't know like where to put him, and from what I could see from the documentary, from his mindset, it was like, I'm doing music. Like I'm not trying to be put in a genre, but this is, when I put it together, this is what it sounds like, and it sounds good to me. So.
Yeah, and he was definitely pure he was pure, like heart wise, like, you know, thinking about the fact that he had a biracial band. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He had,
he did.
you know what I'm saying, and then to be talking about,
It's a
I'm
family
everyday
affair.
people and all that stuff. Just like, so I thought that was just regal that he did that, and no, you know, of course I'm not taking anything from anybody else, but Sly Stone is like that, you know, that genius, man, and definitely too thinking about the psychological aspects of being a genius and dealing with those pressures and stuff like that. It was good to see that being talked about.
Yeah, that was not to talk over you. That was like one of my favorite parts, was like when he was like asking those questions, because we do see that that Black people can get like highly like elevated, and then like they just like crash down, and it's like, how do we as fans, as listeners, like try to, I don't know, like help them, or how do you support that, or I don't know. But yeah, that question, I was like, because when they were going like down like the timeline, it's like, it's unfortunately, like it happens, unfortunately.
Right. Like it, the whole telling the story part, like the whole telling the story aspect, and then you got to add that element in there, unfortunately. So yeah. So with all that being said, it was a great watch. Definitely a great watch. So if you're a music junkie, and you like music history, especially Black music history, definitely check out Sly Stone. It's on Hulu. And shouts out to Questlove again for that, man.
And can I add that I enjoyed that he like interviewed like people who I feel like have known like when they reached a point and it's like, okay, I'm done, which was Andre 3000 and D'Angelo. And like we held them up like we still do, like very high. But I feel like before they had that moment of coming back down, they were like, I'm good. Like this is enough for me. So that was
I'm glad you said that, because within a few conversations that I've had, you're the only person that acknowledged it from that angle. And I'm going to relay this particular message to the groups that I talk to and see what their thought process is on that. But that's a very good point.
That's like the first thing I noticed. Not that like throughout the documentary, I was like, I wish Questlove can ask the direct questions to Andre 3000, like he's asking about Sly Stone and asking D'Angelo. Like I said, D'Angelo was like hot, like when he came out, but it was like he went behind the scenes, and same thing with Andre 3000. Well, he's back at his flute, but yeah.
Right. I'm writing notes down because these are timestamps that I want to make sure that I promote. So.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that was a great point, friend. Great point.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, and even with that, Questlove, they did what is it, the SNL 50th anniversary. So I didn't know that, and I still gotta watch it. But
me too.
I saw the TV show, the 3-hour joint.
Oh my!
Somebody was saying, I saw online that it was a concert, maybe.
Oh,
so
I didn't know that.
With that being said, I feel like it was they somebody posted that Questlove did the intro to the Saturday Night Joint. Wish I could play it on here, but of course we have a new rule here. We can't be playing the stuff from YouTube.
We're monitoring ourselves.
All that crap. So sorry, people. We can't play it, but it's like a, what do they call it? A montage or something like that? It was like the introduction and everything was placed together. And I want to say that was for the concert. I don't know, but I'm gonna send it to you. But nevertheless, Questlove had a part of doing that for the SNL 50th. So
awesome.
I just thought that was a great. Well, I don't know. It might have been the same weekend that Sly Stone came out, as well as the 50th. But nevertheless, Questlove had a great weekend. And him putting on for Black people. Well, I mean, Black people just for the entertainment world in general, but specifically,
for him we used to know him from just being a drummer with the Roots, from him stepping from behind that and just giving us these music biographies, which I enjoy because we know like the Michael Jackson story, understand the Whitney Houston story, but to have it like shine like on different artists, like we're just learning about like Luther Vandross like whole entire life, and now like Sly Stone and different people that we know of, but back then like they didn't have social media, so all we have is what they give us in the documentary.
Again, shouts out to Questlove as well as the Sly Stone. So definitely go check that out. And I'm gonna leave my second rose for the other section. So Yep. What you got, friend? What you got, friend?
So I have, let me get my little sticky notes. Okay. So my first rose I want to give to Joy Reid. I was like really sad yesterday. So my little story about Joy Reid. She can read, number one. Oh gosh. This November, when the majority of America decided to put that guy back in the White House, I have been, prior to that, I was watching the news, but I've really been watching the news, like trying to find like some type of sensible answer to why. And when I realized I couldn't find that, at least I was able to better understand politics by watching Joy Reid. Every night at 7 on MSNBC. And after that, I will watch an hour of Family Guy. But I just appreciate Joy for the person that she is. I just feel like she is her. And she's honest when she gives the news. It's facts-based. It may be biased, but, around these times, I don't care. But I just have a better understanding of what is going on in America. And also, I feel like sometimes she reads my thoughts about what is going on in America. So I just wanted to give her flowers. If you do not know, oh wait, I'm sorry, 1 second. Oh, nowhere to go. So Joy Reid got her, she was the first Black woman to have a nightly news show on a cable network back in 2020. And she was holding down the readout for the past 5 years. So yeah, like I said, I just intellectually have a crush on her, but also she just explained the news to me where it was basic and I understood it. And sometimes, or most times, all of our opinions aligned. So, flowers to Joy Reid.
Yeah, shouts out to her, man. I want to, yeah. I love that sweatshirt she had on yesterday, though.
Me too.
I was like, man, she going out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just classy.
In her own style.
Yeah, it was just classy the way that she did it, man. I am a avid follower of Joy Reid. I love her work. I like her, Angela Rye, Tiffany Cross. You know what I'm saying? Those are like the try when it comes to the women that that are media related. Of course, that's my field. Communications, media, whatever. So I love seeing Black representation like that. So it was good to see, Joy Reid Angela Rye, Tiffany Cross doing their thing, but it was disheartening that her show got canceled. And what was crazy was she won like 2 awards, and I know they probably had the cancellation already in order, but it just sucks that she won the two awards for NAACP, the Image Awards, and then turn around and lose the show. So,
yeah, and they're saying it's due to like changes, but we'll get a Cactus. Well, yeah.
Well, and it's funny you say that because that was my Cactus, the Joy Reid, the cancellation part. So we could definitely talk about that at that section for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was one of my roses. Also, I wanted to give a rose to. Oh my goodness, where are my sticky notes? Okay, one second. I'm sorry.
This is random, but I did not know that Joy Reid was 56 years old.
Oh, me neither.
She does not look like she. Boy, shouts out to the Black Joy.
Yes.
She around here looking like a cover girl around this.
Okay, so my next rose is to Dana Taurasi. She is retiring from the WNBA at 42, friend. Retiring at 42. Like, I feel like I'm retired now. I'm not even 40 yet. But yes, playing for the WNBA. I took this from the Times article, but she said that she's mentally and physically full, which to me means like you're happy about retiring. She was an all-time leading scorer in the WNBA history and a 6-time Olympic gold medalist, which I believe last year she was in the Olympics. And I was able to see her get her gold medal. So yeah, roses to her.
Cool.
That is a 21 years. Yeah.
21 years. Sheesh.
Good grief. Which me personally, I was like, I feel like I should be like holding her up just as we hold up LeBron James. For sure.
What's the years for LeBron? It's like what, 26?
Yeah.
That man gonna play with until he like 70 years old.
I can see that.
As long as he can, he gonna try.
And it's like he's getting better. The last couple of games, which I've been only watching the highlights because them 10 o'clock at night games, I'd be asleep. But
yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Dana Taurasi for just her incredible work. And again, playing for 21 years. Like, oof. Yeah.
Well, she said she's full.
Yes. She said mentally and physically she is full. I like this. I picked this cover because I think it's like really nice.
Yeah. The GOAT.
Yeah. Definitely the GOAT.
Yeah. Shouts out to her. Hopefully she can get some rest and relax and enjoy life.
Probably be a commentator.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean, she would know the ins and outs of the games.
Yeah. She done seen it. She done seen it change a couple of times.
For
probably
sure.
Probably two. Yeah, she done seen it change a couple of times. So she'll be a good commentator for sure.
For sure. So yeah, roses to her. Yeah, those are my two. I want to give a quick. It just came in my mind, but I really want to give a rose to Angela Bassett. And I don't have the link, but she was talking about her not getting an Oscar for Wakanda for her part when she was nominated with Jamie Lee Curtis. And I just appreciate her honesty of just saying like I deserved it and why can't I be upset about it? And she was. So I just enjoyed that she was like very honest with us because I'm sure, for some reason, when celebrities don't get something, it's like you have to be gracious. But I'm sure there's a time where it's like, no, I deserve that and I didn't get it. I'm mad,
right.
Which is human, right? So yeah. So I just appreciate that. I hope that her speaking on that opens it up for more women to just be honest with. I don't know. Well, I guess not with themselves, but just speak out about just being upset about stuff.
Right.
Which is one reason why, again, I enjoy Joy Reid. Because if Kamala Harris come out and be like, you know what, how I really, really feel, I would love it. Because I would love it. But yeah,
she can't do it though. She can't do it.
Why not, friend? Why not?
Well, I mean, because of just the title that she's in. But outside of that, do I want her to do it? Absolutely.
She's in the West Side chilling. Like, why not?
Man,
give us a Kendrick one good time.
I know one thing. When she was on that stage for the NAACP Awards, when she spoke, I was like, corner eye in America. I'm like, look what we could have had.
Even then, she could be like, y'all know, you know what?
Right. Y'all.
Yeah.
So
right. It's not even like us. It's like them, but still.
Right.
But yeah, Rosa's hands to a basket for just opening up that door to just being transparent when you're upset, I guess. I don't even know how to title it, but women understand, like, it's that whole, and men too, like, it's that whole thing of like taking it with pride. And it's like, no, this is mine and I deserve that.
Right.
So.
All right.
Cool, yeah, roses to her.
All right. Cactus action. Let's get to it. Yeah, we ain't played this in a minute. Hold on.
Vengeance?
Why you gotta show that fist? I mean business, damn it.
How about that?
Oh, friend. Vivica Fox has a new car show commercial.
I saw.
Did you? I was gonna take a screenshot, but she was moving too fast.
That was it was definitely a fast tap action. Yeah.
It was. Did you see her chain on? I said she definitely got car show.
How about that?
All right, friend. What you got?
I want to give a Cactus to MSNBC for canceling Joy Reid.
Hold on, I'm coming. Go ahead and listen. Go ahead and talk. I'll be right back.
Sure. I understand that the views may have been low, but again, I believe that, my opinion, the views of the news is probably decreased all across the board because who we have in office. And people, again, are trying to figure out what's going on, what's true and what's not. And the majority of America who voted for the guy is definitely not watching MSNBC. They're watching the other channel. So I don't think, to me, that was her cancellation of her show was based off just the views alone. Again, what she unapologetically said that she's proud of the topics that she had on her show. Me as well. But I really think it's more than just a viewership. So yeah. And for people who are saying that we should have been watching the Joy Reid show way before yesterday, which I was watching way before then. Forget you guys.
Well, okay. So first off, I think I don't think that's the real reason why they canceled her show.
Because of viewership?
Yes.
Me neither.
I think that's some BS. Second off, I was listening to Charlamagne when they was talking about Joy Reid, and I was saying he was saying that the people, we should have rallied for her when the numbers were low. That's when we should have rallied for her versus wait until now to give her the ratings when she's out the door.
Yeah.
I agree with him on that. Like, but at the same time too, nobody was really talking about those numbers to know that it was low.
Right.
Like, I didn't know it was low. I mean, but we just watching the news and really supporting her and waiting on her to give us the news and give us the talk.
Yeah.
So I just think, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sorry, not forget you guys, but I just want to understand more, like, how, like, are we supposed to Google monthly, like, where our shows are in the ratings? Like, I would have never known anything about December, the ratings going down, because I'm a viewer. I'm not like behind the scenes of the show. So yeah, I don't. that her viewing rate may be like 1% of the reason, but I don't think that was the main reason. To cancel a show, maybe like do some like production rearrangements, do something different here and there, but to cancel a whole entire show, the whole hour, no. Cactus to that.
Well, can we just call it what we can we call it what it is?
Yes, because she talks against Orange Face in his policies and also Elon Musk. Is that what it is, friend?
And I feel like there's a big hold in like in the shit. Well, all right. So I remember a couple years ago, I was reading something, I forgot what it was, and we were I was in a conversation with somebody, but they was talking about like how political figures aim at owning or getting the support of media to push their narratives. Didn't realize how that really was true. Like that was like really, really true. And when you think about it, some of these people, I mean, and this is in Jacksonville, Florida too. I ain't gonna call them out because I don't want them reporting us. They be like, yeah, them flowers for the culture people. Let's get them banned from podcasting. So I
wish you would.
We'll find other ways to talk our talk. So it's some people in Jacksonville and everywhere that have primary ownership of these media people. So when you see some of the headlines that are on these media outlets, it explains how these things are. So with that, people have learned how to dominate media in that form.
Yes.
It's more driven because of social media, hence why we have this whole misinformation, disinformation era out right now. So with that being said, if there's a way to like terminate the voice of the person that's the opposer of the general
speaking logical truth,
right? They'll find a way to get rid of them. So
I can believe it.
If they want to change the narrative like that, they get rid of it. And of course, they have it to where, we could just only deal with it the way we deal with it. I.e., we show up last night to watch them and got millions and millions of views versus really like being in the process with them the whole time. So it's just funny to see how this media stuff works now and seeing how, the people, the powers that be can really control situations.
Like, even now you have to, they're making decisions on who can follow this guy around the White House. Like they're picking and choosing who can ask what questions and who can do this and who that. Like I think the Associated Press is like banned because they won't acknowledge the Gulf of America, Gulf of Mexico.
Yep.
Like, it's like it's a media game. So I feel like even with all the support in the world, because again, we supported Don Lemon until he got canceled, and he got canceled. So,
and that boy glowing on YouTube. That boy saying whatever the hell he want to say.
Yes,
that boy. Most people was calling him an Uncle Tom like crazy, but boy, he got off that. He said, "Nah, let me let y'all know what's up."
I am clocked out.
I've literally clocked out, and this is how I really, really feel. So I'm gonna really, really let y'all know what's up, and I love it, man. Right. So, it is an example of showing that people, that whole democracy can get shut down very quick. If you have the power and the money and the resources and the governing to do all that. So,
which was Joy's Reid last topic on our show was how to resist democracy the way that it is right now, and I think even that by itself is powerful and is telling about one of the reasons why her show may have been canceled. But I hope that she finds rest and find peace in whatever that she decides to do with her life. When it comes to reporting the news, she finds it, and I will be there to support. But still,
Indeed.
Cactus to the whole MSNBC, they do have a different lineup. I was trying to watch it today, and I was like, but it's still Black folks like on the panel, but it's just not Joy Reid. So I have to. Give me like a week to not be biased. We support everything Black, but it's the lining up of everything is just like, I don't know. It's a different time.
For sure. Before we move forward, I would like to read a statement. It's from NAACP, not NAACP. I'm sorry, the NABJ, which is National Association of Black Journalists. Quick plug in. If anybody in Jacksonville would like to join the chapter, hit me up. I am the president of it. So
what?
I'm trying, friend. I'm trying to step into that a little bit more. But
yes, friend. Yes.
I'm trying to build it up, man, because the NABJ is here to be an advocate for Black voices, right? So that's one of the many things that NABJ is for, to be an advocate for Black voices in the media space and the communication space. So they released a statement on the recent changes at NBC Universal. So as you see on the screen, I'll breeze through it real quick. But the National Association of Black Journalists met with NBC Universal's head of diversity yesterday to discuss concerns about recent changes that have affected the Black voices seen and heard on air every day. While NBC University leadership has assured us that they are committed to elevating Black voices, we are disappointed by the removal of Joy Reid from her slot. Reid is a longtime journalist and a host of The Reid Out, a major political commentary program. So I'll leave this on the screen a little bit more so y'all can read it.
Which again, they do congratulate the people who got her slot, but yeah.
Okay, well, while we congratulate Simone Sanders Townsend, Michael Steele, and Alicia Menendez on their new role in Reid's formal time slot, we remain concerned about industry-wide patterns in which Black talent is disappropriately affected by corporate changes. We have also learned that other journalists and commentators representing diverse communities has been removed from their slot. So I'll let y'all read the rest of that. I'll put the link in the show notes. But listen, while we congratulate the other three, we remain concerned about it because there are other things going on around town right now. Like, this is nothing new. This is something that's not It's very telling, and I'm glad that NABJ released that statement because with the concerns of that. So we'll see how the advocacy goes on that, man, and hopefully they can get some resolutions so we can keep the Black voices just as prominent as any other voices that are in the media world. Especially now. Shouts out to Native Land Podcast, man. I still be on them, man. They won an NAACP award as well. So shouts out to Angela Rye, Andrew Gillum, and Tiffany Cross, man, for being the people, one of the few people that gives us the truth. Don Lemon gives the truth. Definitely shout out to Roland Martin for him being his whole market himself. So
it's true.
Yeah, please go support these Black voices, and I'm glad to see that NABJ is doing the advocacy for journalists for sure.
Yes, and I just want to say, because I am a CNN watcher, I still watch Abby Phillips when I can stay awake till 10. But yeah, and Audrey Cornish, which I love listening to her podcast. She's going to be on CNN at 6 in the morning, which I'd be up anyway. So I'm excited to see her as well. So different, but they're adding people. They're not taking away, I don't think. Like every news outlet is doing something different because, again, it is very hard to go through this whole fact telling of this person in the White House. Like, every day is like, this isn't, you can't do that. Like, You can't do it. So.
Yeah.
And why can't he get impeached, friend? I don't know.
You know why?
Like, why nobody talking about, like, why isn't that even like an option? Like, just throw it up in the air. He's throwing stuff up in the air. Like, I don't. Oh my goodness! Like, why isn't that an option? Just impeach him. Like, I don't understand. Okay.
Nope.
That's my spill.
Yeah.
And also, I don't even think this is not even what majority of America wanted. Like, I'm tired of hearing that. Like, I know. So, yeah, that was my cactus.
Okay. My cactus is on the whole Fanbase controversy.
Oh, can you put me in that? Because I didn't. What's going on?
I did a clip on it. Yes, it's kind of a lot, but I mean, we're gonna kind of. I think my clip is a little bit long because I did one on my new podcast. Well, not new podcast, but my Clip Visions podcast. I talked about it.
Yes, it popped up for me, but I didn't have a moment to.
Let's see.
It was your facial expression that made me want to.
What happened now?
Your facial expression on your YouTube clip. Yeah, I was like, oh no, what's going on? But I didn't have a moment to click on it.
Hold on. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be kind of long to watch it. Dear Isaac Hayes, we're just gonna be kind of spitballing action, especially with this letter to Isaac Hayes. Opinions that are flying around. I'm gonna share my thoughts on it. Okay, I was doing research. I saw it online. Where did I see it? I saw a video. Somebody posted a video on Threads. I'm to be held at this high rate, but I'm just going to share my thoughts on it. Okay, yo, you know what? I wonder if they're going to clip me for playing myself on this video.
They shouldn't.
That would be weird. Let's try it out. Fuck it. But
okay.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's see. Here we go.
It's yours. I
was doing research. I saw it online. Where did I see it? I saw a video. Somebody posted a video on Threads, referencing Francesca Ramsey. My apologies on jumbling over that because all her videos that she's been saying, she's been like, you've been spelling my name wrong. So I understand the importance of people's names. So Francesca Ramsey, respects to you, ma'am. So videos was coming out saying that Isaac Hayes III was in her DM about being a voice of Fanbase, which Isaac Hayes III is the founder, owner, whatnot of Fanbase. It's another social media app that offers a investment of $3.99. At the same time, too, it is catered, and this is just from outside looking at it, it's catered for Black folks to own their content. And I might be saying that wrong. It might be for everybody, but I know Isaac Hayes III promotes the fact that, we can own our content, have our own social media platform, something, for us, by us type of mantra. So apparently something was said. Francesca Ramsey said something back. I feel like I'm still trying to analyze it, but I got a little bit of it last night.
Are you on mute, friend? Friend, you're on mute. Friend, you're on mute. No.
All right.
I can hear you. Hello?
Wow, that's crazy. Okay. I don't know. I must have hit the thing and it stops. Whatever. All right. Yeah, this clip here is literally 11 minutes long, so I'm not going to play that whole thing for sure. But with all that being said, because I found out that the whole DM situation, it spawned because Isaac Hayes said that 18 to 24-year-olds are the new generation in regards to like entertainment world, all this other stuff. Francesca was saying she didn't agree with it. And so they went back and forth and then it turned to like this big old thing. So Francesca posted the DM where Isaac Hayes DM'd her asking her to be a supporter of his brand. Which whatever with that. Isaac Hayes digs up an old photo of her ex-husband. Her ex-husband is white. Basically saying like, you're not black enough. Because you're dating because you was married to a white guy. And they just been going back and forth online. And it's just very, 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 very tacky. Very tacky that they're going through this whole situation because, she's a comedian, actor, writer, well known for sure. And then
I used to follow her like when YouTube first came out. Like I used to follow her for hair tips. That's how.
So she's been around for
social media,
right? So she's been around for a minute, and then you got Isaac Hayes. He's the founder of Fanbase. And they going back and forth, and it just didn't look good. It didn't look good. So in the video, I was basically sending my letter to Isaac Hayes, basically saying he needs to.
You're on mute, friend. You're on mute again.
Oh my God, what is up with this? Hold on.
No, you're good.
Wow, this is. What is going on? This cord is crazy. But I was saying he needs to read the room because you're owner of a platform and it's for the community. You want to promote, ownership, and all that stuff. And it just don't look good for the owner to be going back and forth on some petty stuff online. Second off, I'm like, you're never going to win going back and forth with a black woman. You are never going to win. That is the black man's rule. I don't care if a woman is dead wrong. The woman could be dead wrong. You do not go back and forth with a woman about anything, especially online, because all the black women, you could be wrong all day. Them black women gonna get together and they gonna roast your ass. He should have read the room on it. He should have read the room on that and not done that. And my thing is too, I've found, mishaps with the app. I do feel like he needs to have a marketing team. He needs to have a public relations team. So
he need a PR team now.
Yeah, he definitely needs. Oh yeah, crisis communication 101 with this. And his crisis communication 101 was him doing a video apologizing, which nobody is accepting the apology at this point because you shitting on a black woman. You know what I'm saying? Online. Yeah. So it is a lot of things on that. So it was just like a big extreme cactus for the situation for one, and then two, just for Isaac Hayes being in the stature that he is. You know what I'm saying? And of course, I can't really say if Francesca was wrong or right or whatever, but I mean, even with her posting the DMs thing, when you post something about somebody being in your DM, it's already a bad look. But the writing that the DM said is simply we're just asking her to be an ambassador for the app, and she denied it. She just
couldn't say no, thank you.
Well, okay. Let me tell you that back. The reason why she said that was because he said something about clout chasing. He was saying that she was clout chasing, and she needs to be. What is it? She needs to be just like the other great black women and stop worrying about. So the clout chasing comment made her post the DM.
Oh.
You talking about clout chasing? Let's talk about you clout chasing. And then she posted DM. And so when I looked at the DM, I'm like, he just simply wanted you to be a part of the growth. It wasn't like he was trying to holler at you or nothing like that, but she made it to where it seemed like he was chasing her. But really it was just on some hey, I just want you to be an ambassador. Yeah. So it just looked kind of weird on her end, but the fact that he was going deeper and deeper and deeper into it made it excused her from her behaviors, and it just made him look times 10 worse on that shit. So now he in these streets looking like he hate black women, and he's not for the black culture. And I think that's That's a whole
because
nother
he did a
conversation.
Dr. Umar.
Nah, that's a different story. Like I still feel like people. I still feel like people fuck with Dr. Umar.
They
like,
do. He's hilarious.
Like I think at that point it is like, man, he's just hilarious. Like let's just, the people just he becomes hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, like no, they just really I think they were looking for. This is my opinion. I feel like they was looking for Isaac Hayes III to go wrong. But I feel like that's a problem with black folks in general. Like we're always looking for something wrong for our black people, and then as soon as they do something wrong, we be like, we cutting them off.
Well, if you watch the documentary Sly and the Flaming Stone, you may get that theory midpoint in the documentary.
And I don't like that when it comes to black folks, man. But unfortunately, that's just what it is, man. And it was funny because,
huh? That's what it makes me nervous.
Yeah, it makes me fucking nervous too. Like, yeah. It's like they waiting on that downfall or something wrong or whatever. And it was funny that we can move forward. But it was fun. It was interesting how somebody online, and it really wasn't too much big context to it, but it was like they said, what the hell did they say? They was like, we're dogging Isaac Hayes out, but we're still on Elon Musk's social media supporting it and using it. And this man is literally like deteriorating the world.
He is
literally deteriorating the world. But then, Isaac Hayes goes back and forth with a woman online, which he shouldn't have been doing, which is wrong. Right. Not morally correct.
But it's the toleration level.
It's a toleration level. Like he just, he was just mad and upset. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like he was just mad because he felt like he was misinterpreted.
Yeah.
Went off on a woman, and now he's like, damn to the pits of to the world.
Aww.
But Elon Musk does like a literally like a Nazi sign. Literally a Nazi sign. Like,
and asking on Twitter, what are your thoughts today?
Right. And we still be like, do. Now, granted, there's other stipulations to that. So, yeah. But it was just interesting the perspectives that was had. I was glad somebody said that. So
that's true. When I was watching the NAACP Awards, I really wanted to tweet more, but I was like, I don't want to get on X because what is going on with the person who has created X? But I did, but it took me like the 9th hour for me to like tweet anything about NAACP Awards because I was like, I don't like being on this guy's internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit trash.
That's the world we live in now. Trash sometimes.
Right. Cool. Well, that's mine. Okay. All right. Well, hold on. I'm making my notes.
Sure.
All right, friend. What are we about to get into?
So,
hold on.
Wait, what are you finna do?
Well, I was getting ready for our.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
We are doing what's fresh in the culture.
Well, you don't have no tagline about it.
I know. I was thinking, but now I got
it. Listen. We'll have a title by the end of this section. So.
For sure. I'm trying to find. I want to do like a happy. Where is it? Oh, there you go. What's one of the links I sent you? Okay. So you see where I put like Black Joy moments in our Flash from the Culture chat? Yes. So I want to do like a Black Joy moment before we go into like what's fresh in the culture because one of these videos, like I was in tears. Like King looking like if you don't hush, I was like laughing so hard.
Okay, hold on. I have two up. Is it one with the Raccoons or?
Yes, we can look at that one first.
Okay, cool. All right.
Crown ReRe doesn't have kids. I have godchildren. I have a nephew, but y'all children are hilarious. Hilarious. So I found this on Instagram. I'm sorry.
The fuck they is don't bring it too close. Fuck that. Where did y'all get them raccoons from?
His mama boyfriend had no. My mama boyfriend had caught him.
Oh wow, y'all better
They
be
definitely live right down there.
y'all better be careful because if the mama raccoon see it, she gonna attack y'all.
I know she lived down there.
And those things carry rabies.
They took a blood test.
A blood test, friend.
Oh my god. Y'all is crazy.
Oh, here's another one. Oh my god.
Stay
Is
back.
it
Stay
another
the
one?
Fuck back.
He bites.
Oh my god. Y'all is crazy. Oh shit. All right. All right, y'all. Go ahead. Y'all better be careful with them things, man. Careful.
Get him up, Mario. Ah. Is that it?
Oh my fucking
Like,
god.
it's so normal.
The fuck?
Oh my, what the friend?
Yes, friend.
What the?
These are the times. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Y'all
god.
children are fearless out here, okay?
Oh my.
Fearless. They're all like they're babies. Like,
Oh, did you see how they grabbed the one like by the?
and then that scared the mama. They were like the mama down there, like we got her babies.
The brothers and the sisters, they no, the other brothers and sisters like, oh shit.
Right.
You better not tell mama.
Right. We'll be back.
Mama gonna come around that corner and be like, babe, I got y'all some food. Hold on, I'm missing two. Where are the two
Right.
at?
Where my two at?
Ooh, shit. Them kids' garbage cans is gonna be done for. You hear me?
There really is.
The trash gonna be at the front door. Where are them fucking babies at?
Right. Oh, hilarious. We can play the next one if you like.
Oh my god. That was
A
tragic,
joyous
man.
moment, I guess.
Oh my god. Godly boy.
Yep. Hold on. Turn it on. Turn it on.
This was the one.
The red one. Yep. Hold on. Turn it on. Turn it on.
This was the one.
The red one.
Hey, that boy look like the Janet Jackson, Michael Jackson video.
And I thought he was going for like a Missy Elliott. I didn't know he was like getting the air like sucked out of it. I thought he was trying to put the air in it.
I feel the wind. 5, 6, 7.
He's trying to turn it out. Like, do what?
Hey, that boy flipped over. He just rolled over.
Probably dehydrated.
Looking like some damn sushi.
Right. I didn't think about that, but yes. Hilarious.
Oh, fucking raccoon and a vacuum.
That's our Black Joy for the moment.
Raccoons and vacuums.
I didn't even think about that.
That's the fucking rapper guy. Maybe my mixtape coming out soon. I don't know.
Okay. Because your album, friend, you already been in the studio for the year.
G4 Point Out album is out now. Please go check it out.
Yes. And no, I did not do any editing or anything. It's fine. It's totally fine.
Watch for the remix though, featuring Smokey Robinson. So
okay. I'm there.
Oh Oh fuck, Raccoon. Matter of fact, let me put that down for an idea for a possible title.
The Raccoons.
Raccoons and vacuums, man.
I'm like, what?
Right.
You have to press play.
The fucking raccoon, like, I'm telling you, the mama gonna come around the corner and be like, "Baby, I got y'all food ready.
Where's
where
my
the mother
kid?
two at?" And they gonna be sitting there with their little hands like this. They gonna be like,
Right. Look,
you know how the
like
raccoons
this.
and the possums should be doing like this with their hands and shit.
They do. That's why a little girl be like, "This your child."
Just dangling
This
that
yours?
motherfucker. Kids are the kid raccoons don't even know how to bite. They just
Right,
they just hanging.
Right.
Damn.
Different times.
That's wild. Okay.
Hilarious. Okay, so moving on from there, Tyler Perry has been shown. Can we go to Tyler Perry, friends? Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay. You can play. So above like the Black Joy moments, you can play that first. That link.
Is it on
no,
here?
the other link. I'm sorry.
Huh?
The link below that one.
The link below.
Oh no, on our messenger thing.
Oh, hold on.
Hmm?
This one.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. Mhm.
Okay.
These guys are great. They have an amazing show that's going to be premiering soon. But I did not think Tyler Perry. I did?
You did.
Did you hear it live?
Let's all thank Tyler Perry.
Yeah, that was hilarious when she did that.
Hilarious. But MC Light, MC Light is like the announcer of all things. So she was like, "You did." Like
She like, nah, goddamn, okay.
Right, you messed up my cue cards.
Right. She just walked off like, child, all right. And
My
speaking
bad.
of Beyond the Gates, I saw like 10 minutes of it. I need to watch the rest of it, but
So this is Black History Month, and I was thinking back, and I was like, when did my mother have time, or my mom, my aunts, my babysitters have time to watch a new soap opera episode every day? But they did. Like before streaming services, before on demand, like I guess VCR and the taping the VCR, because
yeah, that on demand action was not in place. Like and the thing is, you had to like literally be in front of the TV to watch it.
Be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I will be watching Beyond the Gates the next day because
So does it come on every day or is it like a weekly thing?
I think it comes on every day, like the soap operas.
Damn.
Yeah. Which I'm excited about because we need to go back to one season, 23 episodes. For sure. But I'm gonna Google that though. So while I'm Googling this, we brought up Mr. Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
Friend, do you wanna
No, I'm saying I was just saying, yep.
Yes. Did you want to put on the Law and Order?
I was looking for it. Oh.
So yes, Tyler Perry will be featuring a lot of Tyler Perry productions this year. That recent link that my friend took on. I think there's like 9 shows that he's working. That's coming out this year. Yes, 9 Tyler Perry shows and movies he's to drop in 2025 and beyond. Brian, Do you see his turtleneck?
Oh, Babyface gonna be in one?
Wait, what?
Oh,
What?
these are shows that he gonna do, right?
Yeah.
So you see Jermaine Dupri in one of Jermaine
Maybe
Dupri?
it's like a production. Oh, you know, he has I think it's called like R&B is the title of the. Okay, so yeah, let's go through these. So Tiana Taylor, Sinbad, Sherry Shepherd, Taraji P. Henson. They're gonna be in a project called Straw. Did it show the title for this one?
Nah, title hasn't showed up for this one.
You know the Black Sisters in Italy. Which this one is produced by Takia Sumter. So she, giving a little producing control, but Tyler Perry's production will be producing this one. Of course. He doesn't have to be in every slide, does he? So Medea's coming back, friend.
No, he has to be. You know good and darn well that boy gotta be.
But we understand that these are his shows. So Medea's coming back. I like Medea. Tamela Mann and what's her husband's name?
I have no clue.
Hold on, because you know what? Every morning I try to find something like joyous to do when I wake up every morning, and I've been watching The House, Meet the Browns on BET at 6:00 in the morning. Still hilarious. Also a show that has like 38 episodes in one season. This is She the People. You laughing at me, friend? I was like, how many episodes is in one? It was like 30 or 40 episodes. Let's get out of here.
How about that?
That would never be on Netflix.
Right.
Ever. So yeah, She the People. Is that
they got what you call it in the movie too? Keisha Lance Bottoms.
Oh yeah. What's going on? It's Atlanta. Well, why not?
Damn. Public officials in the movies too. Shit.
Yeah. So wait, is that the mom from Philly Matters? Okay.
Yep. And what is it? Beauty is the Black or whatever?
Yes, that's coming back.
Yes, that's coming back. Yep. Saw the trailer the other day. I'm like, oh boy.
Hope you ready for yeah.
I'm ready for my couch. Ready for my couch and my popcorn.
Me too. How did I not watching that in one day? And I was going to school. I don't know, but I did it.
I was hey, listen, I was dead at school too, and I finished that this too.
Then I was mad that I watched the whole thing in one day.
I watched that thing in one sitting. It was one of them Fridays I ain't had no gig. On the couch watching that. Wow. Yeah. I'm telling you, I think I might have mentioned this before, but I remember pulling over. Mm-hmm. Watching what was that movie that came
Mia Copa. I remember you mentioning that.
Like me and my friend, we was talking about this like one day, just talking, and I think we was talking about the fact that how we watch movies, like how you can have something playing in the background and still know what's going on. Yeah. And so I want to say you encouraged me to do that. So I had it planned while I was driving, but it was getting to like, no, I wasn't watching it. I was just listening to it. So it got to a point where I was like, damn, I need to see visually what's going on. Cause I was getting to the part where I was like, the plot is thickening. Man, I pulled over at a park and watched the rest of that bitch in my car. I couldn't wait till I got home. I had to pull over and watch that joint. Crazy.
Okay. That was another movie where I'm just like,
And what was the other movie where the big ass moon was in?
The moon? Oh, that's Divorced in Black.
God, that moon was so big. Every time I see the moon now, I'd be like, damn, that Tyler Perry moon.
Well, if you watch, oh my gosh, Acrimony, that had a big moon too.
That big ass moon, that moon ain't nowhere near close to somebody's face like that.
No, that is definitely Tyler Perry Studios backdrop production.
Right.
For sure.
Sheesh.
That was one of my that was my what's fresh in the culture. Fran, what did you have before we do our Black History?
I'm saying, well, I thought I had one on here, but it was about the Joy Reid situation. Oh, you know what? No. Let me take that back. Robert Townsend. You're supposed to remind about Robert Townsend.
Yeah.
But no, it's not Robert Townsend, but it's the Wayans brothers. I want to give a applause to them for them being recognized. Like, I'm like, them boys been working forever, man. So shouts out to the Wayans brothers, the Wayans family.
I'm saying
I wanted, my bad, not with disrespecting Kim, no disrespect at all, but the Wayans family getting recognized at the NAACP Awards was pretty dope, man. But it was interesting to see that Keenen Ivory wasn't there. I don't know, like, I wonder what that was about, but
I didn't even realize until you said it, because there's so many of them.
Yeah, he wasn't there. Shawn Wayans wasn't there.
We don't never see Shawn.
Yeah, we don't.
We see his kid.
Yeah, but Marlon and Damon and Kim. It was good to see Kim there. And of course, Damon Wayans Jr. was there as well. He's killing it, man. I like to see. I like to see what the stuff that he does. I'm a big avid watcher of Papa's House.
Yay!
And I do like to watch his TV show. What is it? The Cage joint.
Yes.
Yeah. So I like watching those. But I like seeing the blossom of him with that, man. So yep.
I started enjoying him on The New Girl, which came on Fox.
So I didn't watch that, but I didn't know that. But The New Girl had been out for a minute though.
Yeah, I think it was like 7 seasons, and I don't think it got canceled more than it just ended. But him and Lamar Morris, I think it's Lamont. You know what I'm talking about. He was on there as well, so it was nice to have like that balance on the show.
Yeah,
so cute.
Indeed. So that was my my joint. I want to acknowledge the Wayans brothers, man, because it's just good to see them doing their thing. Also, I watched the Saturday Night Live 50th anniversary show. Man, I'm rooting for everybody black. I mean, everybody on there was great, but like Eddie Murphy was.
Oh my gosh, I saw the clip.
Oh my god, he was hilarious. When he mimicked Tracy
Morgan.
Ooh, that shit was hilarious, dog. And then him and Keenan together was pretty funny too. Keenan has like this way of being funny. It's just interesting, man. Like, he just has this interesting way of doing his comedy.
Do you ever watch him when he's like doing like the end of the year stuff with like Kevin Hart? Like he is like hilarious.
Yeah.
Like a soft spoken hilarious, but it's hilarious.
Yeah. So so I wanted to shout both of those things out because it was just good to see. I watched the 3 hours. It was on the same time as the NBA All-Star. And after a while, I just stopped watching the NBA stuff because I was like, I just want to laugh. So it was really good.
You didn't think the All-Stars I think I watched everything All-Stars that weekend.
Well, I forgot that the All-Stars was on until Sunday.
Oh,
no, until Saturday night. Saturday night is when
the celebrities.
Yeah, it was like the dunk contest because I went to the movies that night to see shouts out to him. What's his name? Goddamn, Captain America. Shout out
to him. I saw the movie Friday with my nephew and my sister.
Man, that shit was good as hell.
acknowledge that he is a Black man, but it wasn't to like the narrative of him like suffering or anything. It was more like him actually like standing like in his strength of being like Captain America and human. As like I love that he's like they play like he's human. Like there's no other way for me to say it, but
yeah, it was good, man. It was really good. So shouts out to him. And lastly, I don't know if I shouted this out on the last show, but shouts out to Keke Palmer for winning the NAACP award and her movie, the one with her and SZA. Like I think I mentioned it in the last show, but
I think you did. I haven't watched it yet. I'm waiting for it.
I mentioned it. It was a good, cute movie. So it was good to see Keke Palmer get awarded for what she does. I think she's doing great.
Last year she released a book. She did the movie. She has her own podcast.
She got her own media company, so to say, and she sings. All that stuff, man. So she's been doing like a lot. And we acknowledged her on the show. So last season we acknowledged her, and that was at the beginning of her production company. So to see her from then to now is like pretty dope, man. And, she's been working on that. I know she released like a single. I want to say 2 singles or something like that. With a situation with her baby dad or whatever, with the Usher, So but from that to doing the movies, to writing movies, to being on commercials, all the things. So Keke Palmer, respects to her. So round of applause to her on her win with the NAACP Awards.
Question, friend. I did watch the NAACP Awards. Do you believe that Quincy Jones' category is so high up there that we would not get the tribute that we are looking for? And I'm going to layer that. And on top of that, do you think that whole Usher tribute really
of
tributes?
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
Amongst Black people, absolutely. But I do feel like, going back to Questlove, when he put that hip hop 50th anniversary show together on it, he did a great job, man. A lot of people, he said it was like 2 or 3 people that backed out at the last minute. So for him to replace them that quick and organize a show in that regards, I feel like those type of tributes, are worth, are notable. Now, I don't know why they not getting it right with, with these other tributes. Maybe it might be some young kids on there that don't know what they're doing and that don't know how to ask for help. But
I know like NAACP Awards, they're not like on the musical side of like doing like shows and stuff. I just the Quincy Jones thing, it was just like, okay.
Yeah.
To me, I feel like BET's gonna be like, we not.
I don't know. It's a lot of things changing, man. It's 2025, so a lot of people trying new stuff. And
well, I did notice that the BET Awards will be on. I think it's like June, but it's like on a Monday.
Yeah.
Which days normally like on a Sunday. So
I thought NAACP Awards on Saturday night was pretty odd, honestly.
I did too. But normally it used to be like on TV One on Sundays.
Right. I always thought it was on Sunday, but I thought Sundays was like the best time to do shows.
Maybe because it was on BET, it was on a Saturday. I don't know. Mm.
Get it right though.
I feel like us talking, it's like me thinking like there's gonna be like a shift like in Black media. That has nothing to do with Black people, but this is gonna be a shift.
Yeah, we gotta find out how that look. Like, we gotta find out how Black media looks. Like, what are we talking about? What are we representing? And I think people are just going to get away from the social media aspect of it because everybody's wanting short form content, and it's like, nah, man, we got to tell stories. So them stories got to be a little longer. It's got to be a little bit more investment and time in it. Like, we can't just have Joe Blow up here talking about da 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 da. We got to really like. It's a lot of, and being on top of all of that, we being attacked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the Black media, the Black voices are being attacked. And it's like, we got to learn how to like leverage these other platforms that we got. I mean, shit, Squarespace might donate to us. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's scared about DEI, all of that. It's just all the things. So we just have to get behind like the red door and really like have these like tough conversations about how the Black media is going to look for the next 10 years, next 20 years or whatever. Thinking about ownership. We need somebody to put their money down on it. Maybe Tyler Perry need to be the person to take over BET.
I mean, we should be like the first podcast on that platform.
How about that?
I'm saying though.
I'm just saying.
We'll be great commentators for sure.
Wait, what? I mean, I would non-biasedly like promote his shows. All 40 episodes within one season.
Friend, we're gonna be in one of his movies. We're gonna have a section on that paper. I mean, on the thing that we promoted by Tyler Perry, we're gonna have a section there.
Okay. We're gonna be in the square.
Hollywood.
Now I'm curious about this whole like this show with Babyface. Like, what?
But real quick, I watched the interview with L.A. Reid on R&B Money podcast. If you don't like, R&B Money podcast is very great. Shouts out to Tank and Jay Valentine. They do a great job on that. But they interviewed L.A. Reid, and L.A. Reid really expanded on him and Babyface relationship. And like all the stuff that Babyface has done, and I'm like, I cannot wait until we get a full documentary on Babyface, because Babyface was doing everything. He was like the yeah.
I can believe it, but I feel like when he's not the type of person like to promote himself. So I'm happy like L.A. Reid is like the one to.
No, he's definitely he's definitely the marketing guy. He's definitely like the guy like let's expand this and. All the other shit. So I would love to see that. So him being in a movie, Babyface gonna have a single. He gonna be the lead single for that show. I bet it.
For sure. He probably write like the whole soundtrack.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah. Like this man was writing like Wait and Exhale shit. Wait and Exhale, Boys to Men.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mariah Carey songs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's all I got, friend, on that. We can get into our little small section that we have today.
Sure.
We have Black History Facts.
Yes.
All
so
right.
I wanted to start off, friend, if you don't mind. A lot of mine is like the first. So Carter G. Woodson is the father of Black history. The historian was the second Black student to graduate from Harvard University with a doctorate degree. His incredible research led to the establishment of Black History Month in 1926. It later became a nationally recognized annual event in 1976. So I didn't know that. Like, I didn't know like when it was actually like Black History Month had started. But it was less than like 100 years ago. I'm trying to do the math, but is that 50? 49?
50, I think. 50?
50? Okay.
Yeah, 50.
No, 49. 1976.
1976. No. 76. 49. No.
Okay. Yeah.
49.
Carry the one. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. There we go. Yeah. All right.
So yeah, we've only been celebrating Black History Month for 49 years.
Wow. That's interesting.
I mean, my mother has lived longer than Black History Month has been celebrated. It's crazy.
Yeah, 49. Carry the one. I'm still stuck on that. Yes.
Me too. How
So
I was literally
49
years.
years, that's it? Like, that's crazy.
It is.
That's very short compared to like time.
Yeah. I mean, it was like established in 1926, but it wasn't nationally recognized until 1976. That's still like the nationally recognized is very short.
Interesting.
Okay, Frank, you want to give one? Then I give another.
Yeah. This is crazy. I found this on the Jackson website, but it said the curly fry was invented in Moncrief.
What? Hollies! Oh man, I've had Hollies in so long.
Me either. I haven't had it in a minute, but apparently it said it was invented here in Moncrief in Jacksonville.
Oh wow!
And the Jackson is a accredited source, so I'm if they put it in there, then I'm going.
The first time I moved here, not the first time, when I moved here back in like 95, I got my curly fries off Phoenix. I knew nothing about Hollies, but shout out to the curly fries. Oh wow, I didn't know that. Oh man, I want some curly fries. When was that curly?
Man, them curly fries look good with them rib tips. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it said this may be a little Jacksonville history that most may not know. Around since 1937, Moncrief's Hollies Barbecue is said to be a place where curly fries were invented. In a recent published book written by Mark Wynn, Food Town USA, 7 Unlikely Cities That Are Changing the Way We Eat. The author visited the Jacksonville Hole in the Wall and asked the owner if curly fry rumor was true.
Not the rumor.
Despite not being officially credited with it. Hollies continues this tradition, serving up ribs and curly fries. Man,
can you imagine going up to the window and be like, "Hey, do y'all really got them curly fries? Is it true?"
You got that smack.
Right. Like get sauce on the teeth.
You got that there. You got that there. You see somebody peeking. You see somebody peeking out of the window, like.
Right. You new here? You're not a regular. Who are you?
Right. You from that place?
Right.
Yeah. All right, your turn, Fred.
Okay. Okay. Here's a musical one. I have 2 musical ones. Rapper Delight by Sugar Hill Gang was the first commercially successful rap record. The groundbreaking song was produced by hip hop's first godmother. Sylvia Robinson, along with her husband Robinson, co-owned Sugar Hill Records. It was the first hip hop music label. Oh, okay.
Yeah, shouts out to the godmama Sylvia, man. Like, her story is always kind of left out a little bit more than it should be, but it's always.
Well, you see me reading it. I knew about Sugar Hill Gang, but I knew nothing about Sylvia Robinson.
Yeah,
so I would definitely be looking her up.
So her story usually comes in right before the Sugar Hill Gang situation. So like when you talk about hip hop or whatever, like the creations of it, and I think the reason why it's left out a lot is because they don't talk about the ownership aspect of it, like the record label part of it. Okay. It just simply goes to this, Sugar Hill Gang released music. But when you talk about the radio and the marketing and the creating of it, it's not really talked about like that. So,
interesting.
Yeah.
Well, Questlove, please put Sylvia Robinson on your list.
Right.
Okay,
Maybe
friend, what you
maybe
got?
somebody like Rhapsody can play Sylvia Robinson. I don't know.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know. We'll see.
Why not?
Right. All right. Damn, these are facts that we didn't know, right?
It doesn't matter. What do you have?
Well, I have
our listeners may not know.
all right, so it's 3 of them that I have on the list. So, this is kind of a shout out to me and my fraternity. The oldest Black female Greek letter organization, which is the Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, was founded at Howard University in 1908. Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated was the first Black male Greek organization, and they were founded in 1906 at Cornell University. So, shout out to my beloved fraternity. We were the first ever Black Greek organization to be created, and after that, it was the AKA. So that's why we always call ourselves First Fam. So
awesome. That's new to me. I didn't know that.
Really? Okay. Well, not really, but
well, I'm not part of a fraternity, friend, or a sorority.
I don't know why. I don't know why I said that. My bad. Don't mind me. Don't
totally
mind me.
Fine. Totally fine.
All right, what you got,
me and
friend?
Plain Jane together is enough.
You said what now?
I said me and Plain Jane together as sisters is enough.
Shouts out to Plain Jane. Shouts out to Plain Jane.
Yes. Another musical one, which I maybe I didn't know. I didn't know. Stevie Wonder was the first Black artist to win a Grammy Award for Album of the Year. Not only did he win for his 1973 masterpiece Inner Visions, but he went on to become the first and only musician to take home the prize 3 years in a row. Mind you, 3 years. So he won his first Grammy in 1973. He won 3 years in a row, which is 1976.
Different story. What followed that, I was like, okay, what's going on right now?
She jumped on that man's back. I don't know where that came from.
Right. That shit was wild.
It was very wild. We have not seen her since. Yes, we have. When she was like F Nelly. She got that off her chest. Yeah. What you got, friend?
This is my last one. Some new stuff. So I was the Brian Gumble situation. I cannot find it. But apparently he was first. I can't find it. But he was first Black broadcaster. I can't find my notes, but Brian Gumble is the first Black person. When it comes to journalism, I guess I think they have, and I want to know. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look this up real quick. But it was like, is it the NBC joint that he was the first Black male to have a show or something like that? But didn't know that, so I didn't know.
I didn't know either.
I mean, Brian Gumble that's fairly. I don't know. I thought it might have been somebody else. Like, I thought somebody else would have came before Brian Gumble. So when I found out it was Brian Gumble, I'm like, wow, I didn't know that. Because Brian Gumble, he around our time, ain't he?
I remember him being on TV growing up because it was like 60 Minutes.
Right. So,
but it was like an older guy. Well, maybe just an older guy. But he's also be on there. He was a Black guy.
I don't know. It was interesting when I saw that. I was like, because I would have thought it was somebody else. So it's like, I don't know. This might be.
Was it like around like the 1990s?
maybe the 80s, but still, like I don't know why I felt like somebody else was before him. I don't know. But nevertheless, that was interesting for me to know. I was like, darn, okay.
Well, I will raise you a glass to that because my last one is the first Black-owned newspaper was published in 1827. Freedom's Journal, published in New York City, was the first Black-owned and operated newspaper in the United States. It provided a platform to counter racist narrative and advocate for abolitions and civil rights.
Wow.
Yeah, 1827.
And what was the name of it again? I feel like I should know that. I'm still learning, like the history of media. I'm still learning that.
This is called Freedom's Journal, which I will say 1827, you had to be pretty brave to create a platform to counter racist narratives and advocate for civil rights. So shout out to them for putting their life on the line.
Yeah, they didn't really have nobody to but they ain't had no other outlets to talk about it, so
yeah.
Interesting.
Very.
Yeah, that's all I have, friend.
Oh, same here. I was looking for my 1819 book, but I haven't started reading that yet.
And I was trying to find something like music related, of course, but I don't know. I couldn't actually.
Oh, that's something music related.
I'm about to say 1 second, friend. Hold on, let me.
Sure.
Cool.
What do you have, friend? Oh, awesome.
Chuck D's and this day in rap and hip hop history. So I'm just gonna flip to one page and see. What is
Wait,
today?
isn't rap like 51 years old?
You said what now?
How old is rap? Like 51?
51.
Hip hop?
Well, it'd be 51.
Golly. So Black History.
Hold on.
Because the 50th was like 2 years ago?
So it'd be 52 this year.
Okay.
52 years
I
old.
do like the timeline of like when Black History was nationally celebrated. It was 49 years ago, and then hip hop came 52 years ago.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
All right. So February 23rd, 1993, Ice Cube releases his hit single, "It Was a Good Day." The gold-selling fourth single from his album "The Predator." The laid-back chart topper was produced by DJ Pooh and reached 15 on the Billboard Hot 100. The same day, Naughty by Nature released their third album, 1993, which reached number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100.
We used to get in trouble for singing "Are You Down with OPP?" As we should have.
And Ice Cube said, "Giving up the nappy dugout," and we were saying
we
that,
were there.
and our parents knew what the hell that meant, and we was getting scolded for it.
Yeah, we were getting in trouble for saying, "Are you down with OPP?" We had to be at least about 6 or 7 saying, "Yeah, you know me."
Right. And they're like, "What?"
Right. What you say? No, let me tell you what you about to know.
Right. You about to get the POP popped in the motherfucking mouth.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say shout out. I'm sorry, I have to say this. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar and the PG Lang, because in November, I ordered Hoagie, my nephew. I'm a proud auntie. I ordered him the vinyl to oh my lord, his album. My mind's gonna blank. Okay. Yeah, I ordered the vinyl to his album in November. And it said it wouldn't come until like March. And I was like, I'm ordering it for you, but it won't come until March. It actually came like that Friday before Super Bowl. And he was so excited because he has a record player.
Wow.
And then look on his face, his excitement was like, it reminded me of when like we used to like buy like CDs and like, you know, the whole opening it, looking at it and everything. He was like so excited. So shout out to Kendrick Lamar for like, I think everyone was getting their vinyls around before Super Bowl. But yeah.
Oh, very dope, very dope, very dope, dope.
Yeah, I was like, I need a record player because I miss those physical moments. And I know on your group suite you got posted about like what streaming services really don't do for artists. And you know, I always try to buy like if it's like an artist that you know like independent who I'm trying to support. Because I don't have a record player at this moment, but like I try to find like merch to buy or something because I know my streaming it's not me actually purchasing like this album that you work so hard to put out there.
Right.
So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Dope. Very dope. Please go support your artists that have music. Please. And you know, buy their records, go to their shows, that type of stuff. Definitely helps.
Yeah. Yeah, when I think about the consumption of music and what it's going to be in the future, like I like a little bit of like sadness come over me because the way that we take it is so fast and I don't know. It's like an album, like Lil Wayne can put out an album Friday and in 2 weeks we're on to something else. Like we're not digesting it.
Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, like Tidal like has this thing where it says like albums you may have looked over or like albums you missed. And it's like stuff that I already played, but because stuff keeps coming out and now I'm still stuck in like my 80s groove. Like I have to be like, oh, okay, let me go back and like listen to this, I listen to that. But yeah.
All right. Interesting.
Just coming from a music lover.
Right.
Yeah, support your local artists. Not your local artists and also your I feel like more artists are being more independent. Your independent artists, for sure.
Yeah, indeed.
And shout out to Sly. His album's like really good. Of course.
I haven't had a chance to listen to it.
It's good definitely stuff. The season for it.
Okay. Matter of fact, let me go and cue that up so I can listen to it when we finish.
For sure.
Indeed.
I don't have any favorites yet, but definitely going back to check that out.
Good dealy. All right. Do we have any takeaways?
The Lakers are playing Dallas and the Lakers are winning, which I don't mind if they win, but I would like to see Dallas win.
Why? Because of the trade?
Yes. But then again, like I'm rooting for Luka because I feel like he was kind of like, wait, what's going on? But so was Anthony Davis, but he's not playing though. So
that shit was so weird.
I mean, he found out when we found out.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It was just weird, man. Like that's. So
he literally said, "You're talking to me like I'm playing my last game for the Lakers," and the guy was like, "Check your phone."
That shit was wild. I wonder how he really feel about that. Like, I'm sure he probably won't hear it until later, but I'm interested to know how he feels about that.
And then, like on Luka's end, it was like, you're not looking too healthy there, so we're just gonna put you over here. Like, I don't know.
That boy came out strong and everything, and then got hurt.
Yeah. Ugh. Well, we shall see. If you don't know, Kyrie is like a big basketball fanatic fan person. So do not talk to me about football. I have no idea.
But basketball, you on it.
I'm on it. I'm still learning, but I am mostly on it.
I gotcha.
So. But yeah, that was all for me. This has been a wonderful podcast that I have been recording with you for the past 5 years.
5 years, man.
5 years. And I think it's awesome that me and my friend could have a safe space for us to converse, have conversations about Black culture, our love for the culture, for sure. Yeah. So.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, thank you, friend.
I echo those same the same messages, man. It's definitely been extremely dope recording with my friend and just building from just I guess a personal and a professional type of action or whatever. So
Yes,
looking forward to the next 5 years.
for sure.
God Lord willing.
We have been together longer than Mal and Rory on Joe Budden's podcast. We have. And I only bring them up because I keep seeing like people post about them. So boy, oh boy.
Oh, that
was
that's
a breakup, like, and also the Bodega Boys as well. Friend, we have been around.
The Bodega Boys breakup was, I think that was worse. That was worse than the ReRe and Mr shit.
Oh yeah, it was like that. That hurt me. I was. Ooh,
I remember I woke up and I saw that happen. I'm like, what? Like, what the fuck this happened for? We saw the ReRe and Joe Budden shit happening. But like,
oh yeah, on that love seat for sure. But
but that Bodega shit, we like, hold on, now we was getting good with y'all.
Right, like I used to like binge listen to them like when I was at work.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
hilarious.
Didn't see that coming.
Yeah, hilarious.
But yeah, the Flowers for the Culture has been around. Yeah, for sure.
82 episodes, so you can go back. Go back and listen to anyone you want to.
Because they're evergreen.
Yeah, they really. I'm sitting here just going through this.
Mm-hmm.
Like I see the one we said, "What's fresh in the culture?" Check the ATM. Like,
why?
we had to be talking about Rick Ross shit. Yeah, hold on, let me see.
Yeah.
Please hold while I locate your information.
This is ViStar. What is it? Have your member number? I don't have that.
No.
Yeah, there's a picture with Rick Ross and Nia Long. The Shade Room, friend. The Shade Room. Are you? While my friend's looking that up, I have echoed the name Coleman Domingo for a very long time. I'm a big supporter of him. Now, I don't mind or care who he's married to. I'm just upset he's married. Not that I thought I had a chance with him. Maybe I did. I don't know. But shout out to Coleman Domingo. That is one guy that's definitely winning this year for sure. Friend, take the glasses off to see?
Yeah, it'd be kind of close, man. I have to.
Gotcha.
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to find this picture real quick, but it looks like I don't have no. Hold on.
Let me see if I can find it right quick.
No, I don't want to do it on here. Fuck that. I'm on the wrong profile.
Where's my mom? Oh Lord, my mom does more TikTok videos than I do. Let me see if I can find it right quick. Good green. Oh wait, I think I'm finna. Did you find it? I found it.
I'm on the Shade Room, which I feel like I'm about to melt by being on here.
Why?
Oh, because that shit crazy. Okay, here we go. That was all?
You say what?
I said the Shade Room just posted a picture. Like, that's all. They talking about Neil Long out here aging like wine.
Mm-hmm.
And it says she was capturing a photo with Rick Ross looking too foreign.
I said we're gonna watch it and see what happens. You never know. Rick Ross is Rick Ross. He can get a woman.
I hate the Shade Room, I swear.
Well, I brought it up, friend. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. No, it's totally fine. It's totally fine. So yes, shouts out to Rick Ross and Neil Long. Check your ATM, Leah.
Right. Oh, yes.
Wow. All right, friends. Let the people know where they can find you at.
Yes, I'm currently working on crowns.com, but it's still open. You can definitely stop by there and listen to the Crown Talk podcast previous episodes. Check out my book reviews. Crownless_TLM. On Instagram, I'm definitely trying to get back into the creative light. Yeah. My self-cation definitely inspired me to create. So working on that. But yeah, you can check me out on those platforms. Remember, I am a full-time student still, and full-time worker. So if you don't see me on social media, I am still present. Friend, where can they find you?
Oh man. MrLP.com, MPN-LLC.com. Those are the two websites that I will promote like crazy. And they will take you everywhere to the social media spots. I'm trying to convert slowly but surely more onto the websites. I have a Substack now.
Okay, are you writing?
Yeah, dude. I'm doing this thing that I'm celebrating MPN Network, because MPN Network celebrated 5 years in January. So I'm taking a whole year where I'm kind of explaining some of the main components, well, all of the components of MPN. So yesterday I released a writing. I was talking about Cliff Vision's podcast. So so I'm on that. Heavy on YouTube now. Those type of things. So, but you can still find me on the socials, especially on Threads and Instagram for sure.
Cool.
Yep. And shouts out to us again. 5 years. 5 years today.
Sure.
5 years today, man. Yeah. Yeah. So, but again,
take that, podcasters.
What'd you say?
I said, take that, podcasters.
Right. Eat your heart out. How about that? But no, seriously, we thank you all for carrying us for the past 5 years. More stuff to come. We still have our individual stuff, but collectively, we've been rocking. But thank you to all the listeners. Shout out to the FFTC Gang.
Thank you, guys.
Representing and all that stuff. Yep.
For sure.
All right, friend. Take them out with the quote.
Oh, do not forget to give flowers now. It's so important during these times. Also, don't forget to find your Black joy. Find it. Even if it's a child holding a raccoon. Find it. Then again, don't forget to bloom where you stand. Thank you, guys.
All right, y'all be great.